Hey, we back. I'm here with Pokecord, which has been a while. I think we did one video on Pokecord and then kind of left it. This is mostly because it's generally fairly self-explanatory and doesn't have too many features yet. But there was something that I wanted to do a video on for a while, but at the time of recording the last one, it hadn't been added to Pokecord. It probably had been in Poke 2 if you're using Poke 2. Again, we're going to try and account for both of those. But as I said in the last one, I use Pokecord personally, so that's the one that I concentrate on. And what they've added since the last video, not recently, mind you, this has been in the bot for a while, but since the last video on Pokecord, is the market. Market is a feature that used to exist in Pokecord, and they removed it when they completely redid the bot and went into version 2, as it says here. But the market now exists again. We have the market, it's doing things, and so I'm going to do a quick video on it today, because it's a pretty major part of the bot, just in general. So, what you might have noticed on Pokecord is that we have a balance, credits there. We also have gems and tokens. We'll talk about them in another video perhaps. As you can see, I don't have any anyway, so you know. Anyway, credits is what we're looking at today. So the main way that you're going to be getting credits is by doing rewards all, which give you a certain number of credits per each Pokemon that you've caught. So as you can see, nice coincidence, I just got 420 rewards, which gave me just over 15,000 credits added onto my 200 and something thousand. This is not a major amount of credits, but it's worth having. So, this is giving you a bit of an incentive to catch as many Pokemon as possible, because they're going to keep giving you rewards, kind of nice. But then what we can do is we can go to the market, to the topic of the video, and we can buy stuff. As you can see, it costs a lot of credits, but we have each ID of the actual selling. We have the IV of the Pokemon, obviously the name of the Pokemon, and the amount that it costs. And as you can see, there's plenty of Pokemon up for grabs. We can go all the way to the back and find some other random stuff. These are ordered simply by ID, which presumably is just how recently they were put on the market rather. So that's not the most helpful thing. It would be nice if they were ordered differently, and as far as I know, you can't actually reorder this, which is pretty annoying. I'm hoping they add that at some point. But what I'm going to show you is if we go help market, we can see a bunch of other commands, sorting and stuff like that, that we can use. So we have market list. This is if you want to put something on the market yourself. You put the Pokemon res, which I assume is like Pokemon ID in your Pokedex, and then the price you want to sell it at. And this is just going to put it on here for everyone else to buy. You also have unlist if you want to, you know, unlist it. We have buy, where you put the listing ID, as I said, which is this number here. And then you can buy whatever Pokemon it is for however much credits. It's going to ask you for a confirmation, I think, on all of these, by the way. But, yep. We also have market info. I'm not actually sure what this does. I imagine not too much. But we can have a look. So it gives you a little bit more information about the Pokemon in question. Well, there you go then, in case you want to know about its particular stats. Could be helpful. I think most people don't care about the stats too much, just the IV percentage matters more. But I mean, it depends. If you want to go super try hard for the best possible nature or something, then there you go. We also have market profile, which you can use to find what a certain person is selling. So for example, I could put my market profile in here. Obviously I'm not selling anything because I'm bad at the game, but you know, that's always true, so whatever. Yeah, so yeah, if you have like a frequent seller, you can have a look on there. And then this is the fun one. We have the sorts. So we can sort these 377 pages, find what we're actually looking for. So for example, we could look for shiny Pokemon, and it's going to pop up there with all of the shinies, only a couple of pages, and as you can see, they're pretty expensive. Yep. We can search for a particular one. Let's say I want to buy, I don't know, an Arceus. That's a cool Pokemon. There's a few Arceuses that are selling, again, obviously quite expensive. But yeah, you could grab one of those if you wanted, and you could do dual searches as well. So let's suppose I wanted to search for a shiny Arceus. We could do something like that, and as you can tell from this, there is no shiny Arceus is selling at the moment. But yeah, I believe there's only like a couple of shiny legendaries that are known about in the bot at all, so I'm not really that surprised. Anyway, we also have, you can search by nature, you can search by rarity, so I could search for like legendary Pokemon, for example. Search by type, so that's like electric or whatever. We can search by page, if I want to go like midway through here, search page 150. I'm not sure why you would want to, because these aren't really ordered, but you know, whatever. And then finally we have regex, which is the one that I actually can't explain. I've tried to use regex. If you do know how it works, feel free to let me know. But yeah, like you could put any regex in here and it always shows these 2 pages worth of Pokemon. Like I could put a different regex, you know, and it's still gonna come up with the same Pokemon. Doesn't make much sense to me. So I don't know what the regex is actually searching for. But it does exist, so yeah, there you go. Something to play around with, I guess. Market could be pretty helpful if you're trying to finish off your Pokedex. If you're on profile Pokedex, you can see all the Pokemon you've caught. I assume buying stuff on the market would fill this out. To be fair, I'm not actually 100% sure. Maybe it doesn't. But either way, if you want to collect all the Pokemon, the market's probably the way to go. Because while getting any arbitrary Pokemon is not too difficult if you spend enough time lurking in a Pokecord channel, getting all of them is going to take a while. So it's good to buy a couple in the market if you're not sure. Also, if you want to go for these like high IV ones, or you want to get some shinies or whatever, the market's a good place to find them. Equally, you can make yourself some money there selling your own Pokemon if you've got some dupes or something that you want to get rid of. Just all in all, market, pretty helpful. One of the best features. Like I say, I do hope they add ordering to it, because as far as I know, there is no ordering. But I mean, there's still plenty of features. The ordering in general as Pokecord is still a little bit finicky. You still can't actually order your Pokemon here, except for permanently. So that's not the most fun thing ever. I would like it if they sorted that out. But I'm sure it will happen one day. Eventually, the rip-off Pokecords will be as good as the original. We can dream. But yes, anyway, for now, I will be ending this one here. Bye!